I started fishing over 3 years ago, and I have to confess that I was heavily influenced by what I watched on YouTube. I listened to every video that said I needed the specific rod to use the specific reel to fish the specific lure, and before I knew it, I had more fishing tackle than I even knew how to use. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Ramon. I'm a new outdoorsman, and this is a channel where I share my experiences, hopefully entertaining you or helping you learn. And in this video, I'm going to show you what fishing tackle you actually don't need, essentially de-influencing you. Also, if you're a fishing guide or a tournament angler, this video is not for you. This video is for the weekend warrior, the angler who likes to go out and have fun, or someone who's just getting into the sport. So with all that said, let's get into it. When I first started learning how to fish, I went out to Walmart with one goal: fill a tackle box with lures that I thought I would need. And one of those things that I bought a ton of were fishing hooks. I vividly remember buying 2/0, 3/0, 4/0, and 5/0 EWG fishing hooks because a fishing video that I watched told me that I could use these hooks for the lures that I was going to get that day. What ended up happening over the course of a year was I only ended up using 2 of those sizes out of the 4 that I bought. If I were to redo it, I'd probably only buy 1 size hook to go with 1 lure and use that over and over again until I felt like I got it down or I felt like the lure wasn't for me. So the next thing is weights. Same as with hooks, I went out and bought every weight, size I guess you would call it, available. I bought a bunch of bullet weights. I'm talking 1/16, 1/8, 3/16, quarter, all the way to 5/8 bullet weights. Out of all those weights, the only one I ended up using was the 1/8 ounce, really. It was perfect for the water that I was fishing. I wasn't fishing deep water, so I didn't need a lure to get down fast. I was fishing very shallow, so half of the time I went weightless anyways. If I did put on a weight, it was the 1/8 ounce. The next one is subscription tackle boxes. I know that's gonna rub some folks the wrong way, and honestly, they're great. I bought them for years. You get a set of lures every month for a certain amount of money. You get new things that you probably wouldn't try, some repeat things every now and again. The problem is when you're starting to learn to fish, everything is new and you end up not using any of it. You just build up a stock of lures that you don't use because you're still trying to figure things out, or you end up with a bunch of stuff that you're not going to use because you've already found what you like to use and you want to keep using that. That's what happened to me. I have a ton of lures now that I don't use. In fact, I'm giving them away. If you want to win some, all you have to do is sign up for my newsletter below. I give away a monthly box full of lures. The next thing is, I know a lot of us are guilty of, is buying fishing lures in every single color. I know it sounds silly considering what's behind me right now, but I do use everything that's on that wall. But when I first started out, I remember going out buying every color I could afford of a specific lure. Half of the time I ended up buying just because I was walking down the Walmart fishing aisle or walking through Bass Pro and I was like, oh, hey, I don't have this color. But to be honest, you don't need it. I haven't fished many of them because you just buy them and you always revert back to what you're using. The staples, the black and blues, the green pumpkins, the watermelon reds, the chartreuse, those are the staples that most anglers stick around and know that's what works. The crazy colors do work too. Like I love a good morning dawn. I love a good tequila sunrise. The next one's a big one and it's probably gonna make a few folks angry, but you don't need specialized fishing rods. Deep cranking rods, chatterbait rods, frogging rods, punching rods, finesse rods, rods for trolling, rods for trouts, rods for punching, bass, crappie, river, all the different specialized rods. It's all a bit much and honestly completely overkill for the everyday angler. Now, if you have the cheddar for it and you specifically want these rods, go ahead, go buy it. Heck, go buy anything that I've talked about. It's your money. I'm not gonna tell you how to spend it. You can get away with a few rods that do multiple things that are flexible enough for you to hit a range of species and a range of fishing lures. And again, if you have the money, go nuts. Buy every single lure variation, buy every single weight, buy every single rod, reel that your heart's content, that you feel like you want, need, but you don't really need it. You know you don't need it. I know I don't need it. I hope you found this video helpful and valuable. Let me know in a comment down below, what is one thing you regret buying that you were influenced into? I pretty much listed mine here. I'll see you guys on the next one. Happy fishing and God bless.